Tubesters. What's going on, Philly fans, Sixers fans, and everything in between? Today's tough loss, man, is brought to you by the bench. Okay. Today I went and watched the game at my one of my friend's house, and have a conversation with a close friend of mine, and I had to try to help, not help, but explain what I was trying to trying to explain my view on reasons why the Sixers lost this game, reasons why it's hard. It seems like it's just harder for us to get a win lately. And it's the bench. Ben's been playing more aggressive. Everybody's, looking for Ben to be more aggressive. He's been doing that for the past couple of weeks. The past few games. Ben has been, being more aggressive, scoring more points, and still facilitating and playing great defense and everything. We need help. Big time. Coming off of the bench. Even when Shake comes back, I don't see the bench getting any better. I mean, we know what Shake brings to the team. We understand, we know what Shake can do. But I don't think it's enough. Now, a couple of videos ago, I talked about possible trades the Sixers may do. It needs to be done. And I'm pretty sure Dan Morley is going to, pull the trigger on somebody soon. But with the bench playing the way the bench has been playing, we will not get far in the playoffs. So that has to be done ASAP, man. There's no way this team can make it out of the East with the bench playing this way. No way. Now, I know I said we're coming out of the East, and I still believe that. I really do. I believe that we will come out of the East, but the only way we're going to come out of the East is if we bring someone in here that's able to produce on a consistent basis off of the bench. Earlier this season, I was saying, Tobias needs to be that, needs to be more consistent with his scoring for us to be better. And he has been. And the team has gotten better. Ben has been more aggressive. He's gotten better. He makes the team better. It's the bench right now. It's the bench. This is another hump we need to figure out and get over. Like I said, I feel like Morley's going to bring someone in. I did see reports saying that he was in talks with Sacramento for their stretch four. I never say bro name right. I always murder his name. Bielisa. I can't say his name. I'm sorry. My apologies to the bro. But I have watched a few highlights of his, because I said in last video, I didn't know too much about him, but I have watched a few videos of him. He's a good player. He's real solid. He's a consistent player off, and with him coming in, that'll definitely help with the scoring. It'll be, it'll help spread the floor a little bit more, especially when Shake likes to drive. So, hopefully we can get, Morley to pull the trigger on somebody, man. Somebody. I personally would like marketing. That's me personally. I feel like we should bring marketing in. But this is just a quick video. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do too much. My usual. I will do that tomorrow. Just got some stuff going on. But anyway. So yeah, man. I feel like we should bring in marketing. That's my opinion. If y'all have any other suggestions, you can get in the comment section. Speak on it. Bring somebody else to my attention. I feel like marketing would be a better fit. He's younger. He runs. But again, I don't I don't know, man. I'm all over the place right now. You know, after this game, it was a bad loss too, man. It was just bad. Devin Booker forever kills us, man. His last like 10 games against us, he's averaging over 30 points a game against us. It was a bad, bad, bad loss today. Bad. Joel got his off, of course. Ben played good, you know. Oh, y'all boy, Danny Green, he scored 10 today. He scored 10 today. But what I do know is that I think the bench ended this game. We had, I think it was like 19 points from the bench this game or something like that. Something crazy. You know, versus the Suns bench, and they came out of it with 50 something points. There's no way we're going to be able to win anything, especially come playoff time, if we don't have a consistent bench player consistent bench player to score and give us that consistency with points, man. It's ugly. And like I said, man, in the beginning of the season, man, I'm like, oh, we may have a bench. Shake was getting off. Furkan was doing his thing. Dwight in there, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I really don't get it. I don't understand how the drop off from the beginning of the season, like that much of a drop off, like it's mind blowing to me, man. Like it's just crazy. Earlier in the season, the bench scoring 40, 50 points. They can't even eclipse 20 points now. It's been weeks since we had a solid outing or game from our bench. It's not looking good right now, man. I know Shake is out, and we know what Shake can do, and once Shake gets back, we'll see what happens, but I don't see too much of a change from these last few games with the bench when Shake comes back. I really don't. I don't see much of a change. I don't know how many times I've said it, and your guys probably tired of me saying it. Danny Green shouldn't start. I feel like he'll help the bench with scoring more than he does in the starting lineup. I don't know what it is. I just feel like Danny Green will help more coming off of the bench. Him in the starting lineup, I just don't think that's where he belongs at. Like I always say, I'm not the professional, it's just my opinion. But, I don't know, man. You sit back and watch the game, and I was thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see how Danny helps the starting lineup, helps this team starting. I don't see it. I don't see it. He's out. He's guarding Chris Paul and Devin Booker most of this game. I just don't see how he helps the offense. I don't see how he helps. He definitely doesn't help. Well, I can't say definitely he doesn't help. He doesn't help the defense as much as Thibault would if Thibault was starting. That's my opinion again, y'all. Okay, don't crucify me. Don't you know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel like he should start. I feel like he would be better. Like he would be better coming off of the bench. He would help the bench in scoring. I really do think that he will help the bench in scoring. It's just something about Danny up and down the floor to start the game and being a starter and getting that many, playing minutes, playing time, that much playing time. I feel like he gets tired out. And now don't get me wrong, he scored 10 tonight. Okay, that's great. Wasn't enough. I just feel like that 10, maybe 15, that 10, 12, whatever, would be more effective if it was coming from off of the bench. Let me explain. I feel like Danny Green coming off of the bench would give a spark. His scoring, that quick 10 points that he could get coming off of the bench would give the rest of the bench players a little spark, because when they come on the floor, it's just up and down, and it's just it's frustrating. I don't know if you guys are like me. I'm very passionate about sports. Very. If you didn't know, if you haven't watched any of my videos, go back and check them out. Give a like also or something. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm very passionate about sports, especially my Philly sports teams. And it's frustrating just to see, how well the starting lineup does. Joel, Ben is, stepping it up. Tobias is doing great. We already know Joel's doing great. Seth is starting to get back into that groove. It took Seth a little while to get back into a rhythm today. He really did. I think he scored 10. Like, we need more. We just need more. But anyway, I just feel like Danny coming off of the bench would just be it's a better fit. Just feel like it's a better fit. But also, like I said in the video before, throwing Thibault in there, out there in the starting lineup, it's not going, we're not going to get too much of a scoring from him either. I really do think that even though we may not get as much scoring, or we might get around the same amount of scoring that we get from Danny, from Thibault, but I think that Thibault starting would get him into a rhythm as far as scoring. We need help. We need help. We need help. We need help. We got to figure something out. We got to. Sheik, he's down right now. He's hurt right now. But Sheik, I don't know what happened. He just fell off. It's just, I mean, it's expected at, in points in time. But for this long, it's just like, when you going to get back? It's been weeks now, bro. When you going to get back, big dog? I mean, like, when you going to get back, homie? When you going to get back in the scoring thing? You know what I'm saying? In the groove, man. We need that. We need Sheik to be coming off of the bench, at least giving us 17 to 20 points. We need it. Because the bench is not... We have nothing coming up. We have no points coming off of the bench. Like I said, I'm going to do another video tomorrow. I just had to speak this piece real quick because I'm frustrated. Especially sitting, around my homies and everything. Man, and bro, he watches the videos. That's my guy. That's my cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? He's frustrated me today. Talking all crazy. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable, though. You know what I mean? I understand where he's coming from, but, you still need a bench. Because when you sit your starters down to get their rest and the bench is not producing, it gives the chance for the other team to either pull away with a big lead or your lead dwindles. You dig what I'm saying? You need the bench scoring in order to win. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is no time to panic or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, we just fell out of contention for the playoffs. It's just in order for us to succeed through these playoffs that's coming up in the next few months, we need bench scorers. And right now, we have none whatsoever. It's just a fact. I feel like Doc needs to shake up the bench rotation. Dwight, like I said, I don't have the stats, anything like that right now, but Dwight is here to play defense, get rebounds. I mean, if y'all agree, let me know y'all agree. Dwight is here to get rebounds and play defense. He's not really doing either one. Dwight does more complaining than play defense. When he does get a rebound, he grabs the rebound and he brings it down low for the guard or whoever to just poke it up out his hands. Pause. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to watch, man. It really is, to see how bad the bench is looking right now, man. It's frustrating. And I believe in Doc. I believe Doc is going to get it together. He's going to fix the situation, and Morley's going to fix it also. I feel like Murray's going to bring in that kid from Sacramento, and I feel like it's going to be a good look. I'd rather market it. That's me personally. Again, my opinion. I'd rather market it, but you know what I'm saying. We're gonna. I feel like we're just gonna need more than just one player. You know what I'm saying, for the bench. You dig what I'm saying? And I feel like Danny needs not to be starting. I feel like Danny shouldn't start. I really do. I feel like he shouldn't start. And I also feel like Isaiah Joe should start getting some more time. Past couple games, no shake, and Isaiah Joe hasn't got any more tick. You know what I'm saying? He needs some more tick, man. He needs some more time. You know, I like him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he could bring some type of spark also, but you know, that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? What's the problem right now? The problem is the bench is not producing whatsoever. The bench is not producing. The bench is not at all. At all. We're not getting scoring from anyone. I don't think anyone off of the bench today against the Suns scored over 10 points. I don't think anyone. No one scored. I believe no one scored over 10 points tonight off of the bench. When I check the stats and I do the video, when I post it up tomorrow, I mean, I'll have all of that info, you know, and everything. But I don't believe anyone scored 10 points off of the bench this game against the Suns. And last game, too, against Portland. The bench is the bench. What happened? Beginning of the season, the bench was balling, bro. Like, oh my goodness, we got a bench too? And now they're gone. They disappeared. Where'd they go? It's the same players. It's the same players. Where the hell did they go? Where did they go? I don't know, man. It's like I said, it's just frustrating, but you know, it is what it is. You know, 2 back-to-back losses. We're still top team in the East. You know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world. The season isn't over. I'm not, you know, I'm just saying everyone focuses on Ben not being aggressive. Ben not shooting the ball. He has no jumper. He'll never be this, that, and the third without a jumper. Okay? I hear you. I understand what you're saying. But it's not on Ben. Ben has been doing everything everyone's been complaining about Ben not doing. He's been doing it. Being more aggressive, scoring more points, averaging more points over the past few games. What more do you want him to do? He has no jumper. He's not just going to magically come up with a jumper overnight. Yes, he's been in the league for some years. Yes, we expect him to get better at shooting the ball. Of course. But again, it's not his game. You know, I'm not giving him any excuses. I'm just saying, stop expecting him to shoot the ball. He's not going to shoot. He will drive. He will get his points when he can. He is playing more aggressive. What more do you want from the ball, man? It's got to start asking for other players to do more. Danny and the bench. Everyone else, Danny, the bench, and Seth. We need more. It's fact. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else anybody, what else do y'all want? What more do you want? What more do you want? What more do you want? Somebody told me the other day when we was playing Portland, when Ben Simmons scores 20 points, it's a fact and it's guaranteed we win. That's not guaranteed because we clearly lost. He scored 23. Then he comes back and says, well, that's because he scored 13 in the first and only scored 6 for the rest of the game or whatever. He scored at the time we was having a conversation. He only scored 6 since then. Okay, and the bench only scored 22 points. At that point, it wasn't even 22 points, it was like 18 points at that point in the game we had this conversation. Danny Green only scored 5. Do you see what I'm saying? But you want Ben to shoot the ball. It's not going to change anything because once the bench get in, who's producing off of the bench? Nobody. Anyway, man. Like I said, I'm going to drop another video about this game tonight with the Suns. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm about to run up out of the crib for a little bit. I got some things I need to take care of, but anyway, I just wanted to drop the video real quick and let some of a little bit of my frustration go about the Sixers game tonight. This was a bad loss. This is not like the Portland game. This wasn't a. I'm not saying it was a good. No loss is a good loss, but at least the Portland game, I could say, well, they gave it their all. You know what I'm saying? But it was really. Y'all get the hell I'm saying, man. The bench need to step it up now. But look, I'm out, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all know the routine. Stay blessed, stay positive, stay away from the negative-ish, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.